Are you crushing on someone but feeling too intimidated to approach them? Starting a conversation with your crush can be intimidating. You want to make a good impression, but you might be afraid of saying the wrong thing. However, having a conversation with your crush doesn't have to be a scary experience. In this video, we will discuss tips and strategies for taking the fear out of starting a conversation with your crush and having an enjoyable conversation. Choose the right time. When it comes to talking to your crush, timing is everything. You don't want to catch them in the middle of something important or approach them when they're surrounded by their friends. Instead, choose a moment when they're alone or not too busy. For example, if you see your crush waiting for the bus or walking to their next class, that might be a good time to strike up a conversation. Or, if you're at a social gathering and your crush is standing by themselves, that could be a great opportunity to introduce yourself. Of course, you don't want to come across as creepy or stalkerish. So, make sure you're not following them around or trying to intercept them at every turn. Use your best judgment and be respectful of their space and time. Once you've found the right moment to talk to your crush, take a deep breath and go for it. Remember, the worst thing that can happen is they don't respond positively or seem interested. And even if that does happen, it's not the end of the world. There are plenty of other people out there who would be thrilled to talk to you. Embrace your fear and don't let it hold you back. Have something to say. When it comes to starting a conversation with your crush, it's important to have something to say that will engage them and keep the conversation flowing. This can be a tricky part for some people, but with a little bit of planning and preparation, you can come up with something great. One approach is to start with a question. Ask your crush about something you know they are interested in or something that you have in common. For example, if you both enjoy hiking, you could ask them if they've been on any great hikes lately. Or, if you know they love a particular band, ask them what their favorite album is. Another approach is to share something interesting or funny that happened to you recently. This can be a great way to break the ice and get the conversation started. Just be sure to keep it light and not too personal or controversial. It's always a good idea to have a few backup topics in mind just in case the conversation hits a lull. This can be anything from current events to a new restaurant you tried recently. Just remember to listen actively to what your crush is saying and try to keep the conversation flowing naturally. With a little bit of practice and confidence, starting a conversation with your crush can become second nature. Compliment them. Everyone likes to feel appreciated and noticed. So complimenting your crush is a great way to break the ice and start a conversation. It shows that you've taken the time to observe and appreciate them. However, make sure your compliment is genuine and not overly flirty or creepy. Avoid making physical compliments that can come off as superficial, but instead, focus on their personality, interests, or accomplishments. For example, if your crush is wearing a shirt with a band you also love, you can say something like, "Hey, I love that shirt. I'm a big fan of that band too. Have you seen them in concert?" Or, if your crush has just won an award at school or work, you can say, "Congratulations on winning that award. You must have worked really hard for it." A thoughtful compliment can help to create a positive impression and open up the possibility of further conversation. However, don't overdo it with too many compliments in a row or you might come off as insincere or too eager. Find common ground. One way to ease into a conversation with your crush is to find common ground. Do you both enjoy the same music or movies? Are you both passionate about a particular hobby or interest? Use these shared interests as a way to start a conversation. For example, if you both love the same band, ask them if they've heard their latest album or what their favorite song is. If you're both into photography, ask if they have any favorite spots to take pictures. Finding common ground not only gives you something to talk about, but it also shows your crush that you're paying attention to their interests. Plus, it's a great way to bond over something you both enjoy. Remember, the goal is to start a conversation and build a connection. Finding common ground is just one way to do that. Don't be afraid to be yourself and show your personality. Confidence is key when it comes to starting a conversation with your crush. Keep it light. Starting a conversation with your crush can be nerve-wracking, but it doesn't have to be. One way to make it easier is to keep the conversation light and fun. Avoid heavy or controversial topics, and try to keep things upbeat and positive. Jokes can lighten the mood during difficult conversations. Try to find something funny to talk about or tell a silly story. This will not only make your crush smile, but it will also help you relax and feel more confident. Another way to keep it light is to talk about things you both enjoy. Ask your crush about their hobbies, favorite movies, or music. It's even better if you share something in common. You can talk about your shared interests and build a connection. Remember, starting a conversation with your crush doesn't have to be a big deal. Keep it simple, keep it light, and don't overthink it. Don't force the conversation, just be yourself. You never know, it could be the start of something great. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this one. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.